February 29, 2024. Last day of February, and we are walking today. I supposed to run, but life got in the way, so I'm walking today. I'm not going into details why, because it's not a talk show. I'm walking, I'm here. As long as I keep moving every day, that's all what matters. Tomorrow, God willing, back on the regular schedule. Tomorrow is the weights. So it happens. It happens. Life happens. So nothing really exciting happening here today. Just walking. But we're gonna walk on the incline. Let's start with 6. Speed 2.5 for now. Oh no, we're gonna reach the marketplace.
A new con that's cheating Canadians out of millions.
Well, it's stupid. We're getting into this kind of a scam.
Do you think you'll ever recover financially?
No. Built on romance, friendship, and cryptocurrency.
These scammers, they play on the deepest human emotions.
We go overseas to uncover a shocking twist. Some people have used the term cyber slave to describe what you were involved in. Were you ever worried for your life?
For you, absolutely.
This is your marketplace. We're burning the midnight oil because we are in the middle of what looks to be a scam.
Oh, she has sent a couple selfies. This is the first one.
A new type of fraud that can start with a random message on social media from someone looking for romance or friendship.
So she said this is a beach that she went to over the weekend.
My colleague Katie is contacted out of the blue by a woman calling herself Joya. The picture she sends could be fake, but the scam she's setting up is very real.
So, couple of weeks, many messages, building this relationship. You're friends with her now.
A little bit.
Joya says she lives in Singapore, 12 hours ahead of us, and along with shopping, likes to invest in cryptocurrency.
Many people are involved in it, making profits every day.
Are you saying you made over $20,000 in 24 hours? That does not seem possible.
Now she's offering to help us make money too, and wants us to download an app to get it going.
Great. Shall we go for it?
Let's do it.
Great.
Our research tells us Joya is likely trying to empty our bank account.
So I downloaded the app.
Before the night is through, we'll be calling her up and calling her out.
Hey, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
She's responding.
But our investigation begins here, in Bangkok, Thailand, with a former scammer we're calling John. He's worried he might be in danger by speaking out, so we've agreed to hide his identity. Did you ever feel bad for the people you were scamming?
Of course. I mean, it will be karma, right?
Karma will come around to you.
Yeah.
John worked for criminals who would target vulnerable people, including Canadians. What were they asking you to do?
To create a fake profile to give the victim to trust I am the real person who really need to find a relationship.
They call it pig butchering. The goal, gain the victim's trust, then steal their money. It's exactly what happens to Stephanie Lynn of Edmonton.
$500,000 for my life saving.
He attempted suicide.
Yeah. I feel I love this person a lot and I trusted him and I put all my money into the project that he wants me to do. And I can't bear to lose him.
For Stephanie, it starts with a message on LinkedIn from a guy using the name Robin Murray.
I'm very cautious about these social media things, right? So if someone wanted to be a friend or connection from Facebook or Instagram, I would say what's their motive.
This seems like more of a professional connection, though she does find him attractive. What she doesn't know is that his photos are stolen from someone's social media. They move their messaging to WhatsApp and begin to connect. Stephanie is a retail manager in high-end store. Robin says he's a marketing manager for a major airline. These early contacts are exciting.
I have never had someone call me honey, baby, that kind of stuff, right? It's very sweet. I feel emotionally attached with him.
It's all part of the pig butchering playbook, according to our former scammer, John. How would you convince victims to invest?
Try to build the relationship and then try to ask him, the victim, invest this application, this website.
It's known as fattening the pig. Scammers build trust, then encourage small investments in cryptocurrency to make the victim think they've made easy money.
So he asked me to invest, right? And I say that I don't believe this kind of investment because I heard a lot of the story. And he said, you don't trust my love, okay? I'm very disappointed in you, blah, blah,
Playing
blah.
on your emotions.
Yeah.
So,
Robin shares this video, claiming it's where he and his colleagues make their millions with precisely timed transactions on crypto markets. Stephanie is soon cashing in RRSPs, converting dollars to Bitcoin as instructed, watching her money grow on crypto platforms that she has no idea are fake, set up, and run by the scammers. It looks on this platform like you're making money.
Yeah. At first, I was like, 890,000. I said, wow, honey, let's go. You're going to be a millionaire.
Former scammer John says victims are usually allowed to withdraw a bit to encourage bigger investments.
Once they want to withdraw, always been approved. And until the third time or fourth time, while the amount is bigger.
That's called the slaughter. Stephanie tries making a bigger withdrawal, and her account is suddenly frozen. Robin says it's because she hasn't made a transaction lately, but she's tapped out. That's when he disappears.
Well, it's stupid. I always try to be very intelligent, but I fall for this. And I consider this is a shame.
Stephanie's case lands here. We're inside the cyber crimes unit with Edmonton Police Detective Dana Garrett. He's become an expert on pig butchery.
These scammers, they play on the deepest human emotions. It's love, greed, compassion, trust, whatever it is that they can wrap themselves around to try and pull those individuals in, they will do that.
Romance and investment scams cost Canadians just over $60 million in 2020. By last year, losses ballooned 6 times to about $360 million, and many victims never come forward.
But you can see how fast it evolved.
Yeah.
And how profitable it is.
But you are making a dent. How do you do that?
One of the things you want to do is follow the money.
That's where Ryan Ryder comes in.
I can show you kind of in live time what that looks like.
Ryder is a former cop who helps global law enforcement trace criminal activity in the world of cryptocurrency. He's giving us an inside look at cutting-edge tactics they use.
This particular address has sent some 648 Bitcoin to it.
That's a lot of money.
We've got 20.6 million US dollars that have been sent to that address by itself. So certainly that's more than one victim that we're seeing here. So this is much easier to follow the cash. It is fully open source. It is a public ledger. You can look at every transaction that's ever come in and ever gone out of every Bitcoin address in existence. We translate those letters and numbers that are Bitcoin addresses, we translate those into entities and we cluster them. And we're able to identify that this group of addresses belongs to this particular scam or this particular exchange.
In Stephanie's case, they were able to trace her money all the way to Cambodia, a known scamming hotspot. But there are legal roadblocks trying to retrieve it. Back in Toronto,
I would love to know what's happening on the other side here.
suspected scammer Joe Young is urging us to invest perhaps $10,000.
She says you can earn about 120 to 150 US dollars a day.
Before we do, we ask for a video call. Instead, Joe Young responds with a voice message.
Of course, we can talk on the phone at any time.
But when we do call, there's no answer.
Oh, she's just responded to you. This confuses me because I've called you a few times. Could it be because of the network?
She clearly doesn't want to talk, and we really don't want to give her the money. We know that this is the exact pattern used to defraud thousands of people out of millions of dollars. People like Peter, also in Edmonton, who's packing up memories and his mother's belongings.
There's probably nothing worse than to tell your family you've lost everything.
He's selling his mom's home to help pay back money he lost from when he was pig butchered too.
It feels awful.
Peter is worried about his professional reputation, so we've agreed to hide his identity.
How much do they get from you?
Probably close to $400,000.
That's huge.
It's everything I have. It's devastating.
There's no real seduction involved with Peter. He's actually the one to reach out first.
This all started with something you saw on Facebook.
I saw advertisements for cryptocurrency. It was in a time where I was just trying it out. I was very new and I needed help doing it.
Peter contacts an online exchange called Crypto's Circus. It sets him up with a broker to teach him how to trade, though Peter says it was more than that.
It was like a friendship. He said, you'll be able to help your mom.
Peter deposits $25,000. He's told they'll be making sophisticated trades, exploiting tiny differences in the price of cryptocurrency on different markets.
He would call me. You just made this huge amount of money today. How are you feeling about that? And I'm like, I'm ecstatic. I can't believe how much money you made me today.
Peter can track his profits on the Crypto's Circus website, not realizing it's part of the scam. Just like Stephanie, they let him withdraw some money to convince him it's all real. Peter soon invests more.
Tell me about how you got your mom involved in this.
He asked me if I could get some money and if I was willing to do approximately a $250,000 investment. He said probably within 30 to 60 days, that $1 million would be ready to go in my bank account. I went and I asked my mom. I asked her what she thought. And she says, well, that sounds too good to be true to me. And then I showed her pictures of all of the trading that we've done, all of the profits I have. So my mom trusted me to do that investment. So we took a loan out on her house to do it. Biggest mistake of my life.
When that $250,000 loan is transferred into cryptocurrency, the scammer claims Peter does something wrong.
When I did that investment, he called me. He said, well, I don't have the money. What did you do? And I said, I don't know what you're saying. That transfer was done an hour or two ago. They put it on me and said, well, you did it wrong. So now that money's gone.
How's it impacted your relationship with your family?
We've always been a very positive family, and I've been labeled as a criminal in my family to some of them, and it's devastated me.
But could the scammers be victims too? You thought you might die.
Yeah, I worry about that.
I was 11 when we met on Instagram.
Hate groups targeting kids on social. Lost signals.
In eyesight conditions such as
With a no charge
stomach crash, your
We're tracking a new scam known as pig butchering.
A lot of money.
It's a long-term con where victims are persuaded through romance or friendship
I was being scammed.
to empty their life savings into investment schemes built on cryptocurrency fraud.
They tricked me. It feels awful.
It's costing Canadians millions.
You gotta follow the money. You gotta follow the money.
And in a twist just as shocking, it's ruining lives half a world away. We're back in Bangkok, searching the other side of this scheme with a man we're calling John. He's a former scammer who, as it turns out, is also a victim. Some people have used the term cyber slave to describe what you were involved in.
For real, absolutely.
Were you ever worried for your life?
Yeah, once I enter the same compound.
This compound is part of a casino in Cambodia, in the resort town of Sihanoukville. It's a sleepy place until Chinese investors transform it into a gambling destination and international crime groups move in. When the pandemic hits, the casinos go online and the focus soon shifts to scamming.
I really need a job.
John answers a job ad like this one, thinking he'll be working for an online casino. He quickly learns they want him for pig butchering instead. What if you didn't make money for the company?
They said there will be an electric shop.
Did you see any of that yourself?
Yeah, I saw one of the Vietnamese being beaten very terrible. I mean, I just saw the blood all over the body.
What you're about to see is hard to look at. These are verified photos from inside a scamming compound. They show what can happen to people who try to escape or are tortured for not being a good scammer. John secretly tries reaching out for help, but he's caught. Expecting to be killed, he is instead sold to another scam center for $11,000. What happened there?
Then took my passport, and then it was like the training how we need to build a relationship with the victim, and then how we need to let the victim to deposit the money through the fake bracelet.
John quickly decides again to reach out for help. Using this fake Twitter account, he contacts a group actively working to free people from modern slavery. This is the man who helps John escape. Jake Sims works for the International Justice Mission, a group that tries to protect vulnerable people from violence. What do the criminal kingpins look for in somebody they want to bring into the operation?
Vulnerability. Your typical profile is someone who probably speaks a couple of languages, is college educated, probably is quite savvy with technology, with social media. They're out of work, they're seeking quite high risk employment opportunities, so they are desperate.
And even though they do it under duress, Sims says people like John might still get penalized once it's over. The people who are trapped in this, who are forced to work, it's huge risk.
They are frequently detained, arrested, charged, and convicted when they return to their home country.
In Cambodia alone, credible estimates say at least 100,000 people are made to work in online scams. They generate more than $8 billion a year. Forced scamming operations are now expanding throughout the region and beyond.
It's obscenely lucrative. And it also is rather straightforward to operate, but above everything else, this exists because the people who are perpetrating it have very, very low risks of accountability.
What happens when we confront the other side?
I know this is a scam. Is someone forcing you to do this?
Nothing in your condom. And more urgent than ever.
Red velvet pieces and... Have a good idea. Kevin's worried his diabetes will make it hard to... It's part of the Worcester's family.
It's racket to get cash.
Call out. It's called pig butchery. And it comes with a bigger twist. Many of the scammers are victims themselves, so we confront ours with caution.
I know this is a scam, but I also know that many people doing it are not bad people. Is someone forcing you to do this?
At first, they deny any wrongdoing.
Why do you think this is a scam? I've been in it and nothing ever happened.
But then they turn the tables and call us the bad guys.
You are a liar? This sucks.
The exchange ends abruptly.
We're blocked.
We're blocked.
Many agree that public awareness is key to preventing pig butchery. But Jake Sims of the International Justice Mission says there's also a need for countries and companies to step up.
So we know that the vast majority of these people are being exploited over social media platforms. We know that financial institutions, both where the crime's occurring and internationally, are being instrumentalized. Those actors are also going to need to play a major role in the solution.
We asked LinkedIn what it's doing to protect people like Stephanie from fraudsters like Robin Murray. It says it's introduced features such as identity verification. Meantime, Facebook tells us it has no record of the ad that lured Peter in and led to all of his losses. It says it's constantly working to block harmful activity.
It still gives me tremendous of pain.
For victims like Stephanie and Peter, there is no easy way back.
Yeah, I'm working 3 jobs right now.
Do you think you'll ever recover financially?
No.
Have you forgiven yourself?
Never. I don't think I will ever forgive myself because I was so dumb.
I'm gonna say yes. I think I can, and I have. But forgiveness is also remembering the things that you've done. I just hope in the future my family, in the end, can also give me the forgiveness.
Shopping for sweets.
Oral red, so that's a common red synthetic food dye.
What exactly is giving them that color?
When it comes to nutritional value, do these dyes have any at all?
Yeah, so I would at this rate now really like to know the red flag.
I've already...
Honestly. Might have been like the most hurtful thing anyone's ever said to me. Because it means like you don't know who I am as a person. Do you get where I'm coming from?
to say those types of things because I don't want to hurt your feelings.
This is hurting my feelings.
Like this accident, I was like, this is a new side of her that I've never seen before.
Which I already told you is like this, I'm the same person. I've seen a side of you that's maybe made me more positive, because now I'm not like in my head all the time, and like you're not making me angry. So maybe that's what you saw, but like I have been the same positive person, and that is what people would describe me as like a key quality and characteristic. And that was like maybe the most hurtful thing ever. Like I don't deserve a lot, and like that just was like.
So I'm just trying to be honest.
Keep being honest.
Like you're asking me to be honest with you.
I am.
And I'm telling you how it makes me feel when you say those words all the time.
Because it means you don't know who I am as a person.
Okay.
And it means you never gave me the chance to fix something that clearly bothers you so much, even as a friend.
I've told you.
How the supposed to know that that means as much as it does to you?
Maybe some of some positives.
You had every opportunity in this dinner to set us tonight and talk positive, and here we are.
I don't think we're making.
It didn't have to be this way.
I don't think we're making any progress.
I mean, yeah, no. I feel the most hurt I did this whole time. So yeah, that sucks.
There's been a level of dismissiveness and combativeness.
Are you fighting about it right now? No. Okay. Do you like those words you use to describe me? For sure that any I've ever been described as never been called these things. I understand that it feels like that because like those words that's what people, millions of people are going to see about me. It hurts to me that like you care more about the optics of how these words are coming across and they're not both. I said anything to make you look bad in any way ever on camera. I'm not trying to make you look bad. I want to make you look bad. I'm trying to see what has actually happened behind the scenes. If there's so many things that have happened, and I can say fine about up until now. So what is the solution? I don't know. I really am sorry. I need to go into the bedroom.
The dream is. Let's do it.
Big dreams need a helping hand. They are all in, and so am I. Ryan's All In, new series coming March on HGTV. Stream on Stack TV and the Global TV app.
Hi, I'm Elspeth Tassioni. This is my first crime scene. Oh, it's a pretty bag. What is that, purple?
Looks like it. What am I supposed to do with this lead?
City Hall wants it, Leah. She's easily amused.
Have a cookie.
So you think he killed the student?
Yes.
Why?
Don't know. That's why I need you.
You're a daddy.
We need to hug.
No, we don't. Elsbeth, new series tonight at 10 Eastern on Global. Stream on Stack TV and the Global TV app.
Ladder Leak underwear has one job. I just want to feel protected, especially for those sudden gush moments. Always Discreet protects like no other. With a rapid dry pour that locks in your heaviest gush quickly for up to 0 leaks. Always Discreet, the protection we deserve.
Heinz Kitten, with essential nutrients to support growth and play.
Look me in the eyes. After staring at screens, do your eyes feel dry, tired, or painful? You may have dry eyes. Sustain Complete can help.
Lipid nanodroplet technology soothes to provide instant and all-day dry eye symptom relief. Sustain Complete.
Expression, or is it dissent?
Alright, half an hour. That's good. More than nothing. More than nothing. Tomorrow is a good day. Tomorrow is a new day.